Hey everybody, it's Thursday, it's the 14th, and I'm on video. I'm heading towards the dentist office. If you guys remember a few videos back, I was coming back from the dentist office. Well, it's a week later. I'm going to actually get the tooth pulled. For any of you that have interacted with me in the last week, whether it be on Stickam or MSN Messenger or any of those, you know that I've been a bit out of it because I've been on Vicodin for the pain. I ran out of Vicodin 2 days ago. What that means is that for the last day and a half, I have been doing everything in my power to try and deaden the pain. This morning it got so bad that I almost took lethal doses of ibuprofen and other pain medicines available in the house to try and stop it. It wasn't the kind of pain that made you want to put a hole in your forehead, but it was the kind of pain that it wears you down, and after a while it gets to the point where it's hard to deal with. I took 1,600 milligrams of ibuprofen. I took like 1,100 milligrams of some other thing. I took 1,000 milligrams of something with codeine, because none of that stuff by itself was doing any, a job like the Vicodin was doing. So, luckily this stuff is still involved because I'm not feeling it, but believe me, if I was, I don't know if I'd be able to drive because I was distracted that much by the pain that my jaw was causing. So let me tell you about what's been going on in my week, the last week, not counting the Vicodin-induced bliss that I've been partaking of. For those of you that are familiar with my personal life, you know that I used to be part of this company called Thinking Man Studios Broadcasting, which was an internet radio station company dedicated to the online gaming community. Thinking Man Studios Broadcasting had to shut down because the RIAA and Spatial Audio, which is a government branch of internet radio broadcasting, decided to change the pricing scheme of their licensing. So because of that, Thinking Man Studios, and the fact that they were going to actually cause their billing to go retroactive, Thinking Man Studios Broadcasting didn't have $500,000 to give those people because that's how much the bills would have ended up being. So they claimed bankruptcy and shut down. A bunch of the DJs and staff from MMO Radio, Lineage Radio, and D&D Radio have created a new internet radio company based out of Scotland, so they're no longer in the United States and are no longer being dictated to by United States law. Launched their own radio station. This place is called Subversion Radio. You can check it out, subversionradio.com. Well, these guys are people that I used to work with, that I used to be in charge of when I was at Thinking Man Studios Broadcasting. The guys that are running the company that runs Subversion Radio are now meeting with the difficulties of trying to get people to do their jobs. It's difficult to run an internet radio station for gamers when gamers are primarily your staff. A lot of these kids don't understand the level of responsibility that's involved. They don't do their job. They just do it. They just do it because they want to have the title DJ or what have you, rather than actually taking this serious. So they've asked me and Brian, excuse me, they've asked me and Brian to come on board and basically kickstart this thing in motion and get these people working and get rid of the dead weight and basically make it work. So they've asked me and Brian to do, and that's what I've been doing for the last few days. I've been working with Destroyer, that's the nickname of the guy who owns the company. Working with him and a couple of the other board of directors. I signed an NDA. I'm now on the board of directors as a consultant, and so is Brian, so we're coming in to try and make things happen. And I've already had several things pop up where I've said, you're not going to want to do that, because if you do that, you're going to end up taking on this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem, which is the same situation that we dealt with a year ago. So they're listening. We'll see after tomorrow just how many people realize that they're not joking around anymore and want to get business done, because tomorrow is when the rest of the company finds out that Brian and myself have been brought out as consultants, and what we say is going to have repercussions in the company. Also, this morning I woke up and there was a letter in my mailbox and it said YouTube, FYI. And usually when it says YouTube, whatever, it's a message I've gotten on my YouTube message box for some other person on YouTube who's asking me a question or wanted to let me know something, or has asked me to take part in a compilation or something. So I was like, all right, FYI, I wonder what this is. This letter wasn't from YouTube viewers or YouTube subscribers. This letter was from the YouTube staff. I have been informed that I am going to be on the sign-up subscription page in about a week for 2 days, my account is going to be one of the 4 that's going to be up there, so that when new subscribers sign on to YouTube, they will see my face. So I don't exactly know how to feel about this, because I've been on YouTube for almost 2 years now, and I've earned every one of my subscribers. People have come, people have gone. I've dropped, you know, I've earned 75, I've dropped 50. I mean, my numbers have fluctuated back and forth, but everybody that I've gotten through word of mouth, or I've gotten through people that have stumbled across my channel. Granted, I've had a little bit of help. Zen Archer originally got me started with my help. He launched a bunch of people towards me, and several videos that I've made that were a bit controversial. Grabbed a couple more people's attention, but for all intents and purposes, I've just sort of scraped along, and I've been happy with I'm now above 500 subscribers that I've gotten. I'm pretty, content with that. I didn't expect to get a lot. I didn't expect to have many. I didn't expect to have any at all, but the ones that I do have, I'm grateful to have. So I don't know what to think about this whole going on the subscriber page thing. I really don't. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know why they've chosen me. I asked Damien Estridge, have these people actually watched my channel? Are they familiar with the material that I put out? Because I have this crazy tendency to curse in my videos, but apparently when you're on the featured channel, this is what Damien says, when your channel is being featured, it's okay if you curse, because they're not featuring one specific video. They're just giving the people the opportunity to go and check it out and decide for themselves if that's what they want to watch. So yeah, I don't know what to think. I'm thinking about sending YouTube a letter going, look, do you really want me up on your subscriber page? I mean, you know, not that I don't appreciate the notice and all that, but you know, I don't know, it doesn't seem to fit what you guys are trying to accomplish with what you want with your business. So we'll see. So yeah, I'm almost there. If I can, I'll record after I get the dentist stuff done. It's now 2 o'clock. I got a half an hour before I need to be at the dentist office. Wish me luck. I'll see you all in a bit. Yeah, this isn't exactly in my car, and as you can hear by the sound of my voice, obviously there's something obfuscating my speech. And that something is gauze. That's right. I've got a piece of my face ripped out. Let me show you guys. That's right. I got a piece of my face removed. Come here, little bastard. Check this out. You guys see that? That's the root of the tooth they had removed from my face. So yes, I survived the dentist's office. The experience was not as bad as it could have been, so that's a good thing. I will be posting other interview processes in the future. I'm hoping that I'm going to receive some responses to the first one before I post the second, because I want to see, you know, how it's going to work out. People are still kind of confused as to what the situation is and how it's going to play out. So hopefully you 5 that I've actually asked questions to will respond appropriately. Just add your video response to that video and we'll go from there. Okay, well, I'm going to go and do something about the Vicodin that I've replaced. And maybe it's a piece of gauze in the back of my mouth. I'll catch you all later.